Meet Princess Diana's punk counterpart, Princess TNT, the fabulous Dynamite Socialite. She was born Countess Gloria von Schönberg-Glauhau on February 23, 1960 in West Germany. Her mother was a Hungarian countess and her father's family are princes of the Holy Roman Empire. However, even though she came from a noble family, she did not grow up in luxury. Her father's family lost all of their property and had to flee East Germany. He found work as a journalist, which caused the family to move a lot. While growing up, Gloria lived in Somalia for 5 years for her father's job. He eventually settled into a steady job in Munich. Even though her immediate family did not have a lot of money, a lot of her extended relatives still did. With their noble bloodline, Gloria's family attended weddings, funerals, and other events held by the interlocking royal families of Europe. These events allowed her to meet her future husband, Prince Johann. However, they didn't really meet until years later. One day in 1979, the 19-year-old Gloria was at a cafe in Munich with some school friends when she spotted the 53-year-old Johann. She called him over to their table and they began to chat. They decided to continue the conversation over dinner, then lunch the next day, then dinner again, and then decided they didn't want to leave each other. 3 weeks later, Johann asked Gloria to travel to South America with him, and Gloria decided that she didn't want to go to school anymore anyways. Saying, quote, "I said to myself, to hell with it. For what do I go to this acting school anyways? I'd rather go to South America, because who knows when I can go next." At the time, Gloria didn't even think about marriage. For one, she was 19 and thought that she was too young for marriage anyways. And two, Prince Johann was a billionaire, the largest landowner in Germany, and one of the most eligible bachelors in the world. Gloria knew that he could have anybody he wanted. He came from a long, noble line who originally made their money as key players in the postal service. As Gloria claims, it was love at first sight, and the couple married the following year in 1980. The wedding was anticipated for months and was extremely lavish. Gloria wore a Valentino gown and one of Marie Antoinette's diamond tiaras. Many close family and friends were shocked that Johann married at all. However, his inheritance was tied to him marrying a noblewoman and producing an heir, and with Gloria's aristocratic family background, she was one of very few women that fit the bill. However, many attested that Gloria and Johann complemented each other perfectly and had a great relationship, and from the interviews I've read, I think they truly loved each other a lot. Upon her marriage, Gloria became Gloria, Princess of Thurn and Taxis. She also entered the jet-set high society, and she was a smash hit. She became famous for her explosive personality, parties, outfits, and the kaleidoscope color changes of her hair. She held her 25th birthday party at a New York City club and danced on tables in a $20,000 Paco Rabanne dress. She would pair a fresh face with little makeup with priceless diamonds and pearls. At New York Fashion Week in 1985, she whistled at Jerry Hall walking down the runway at the Chanel show. She and her husband lived in a 500-room palace in Germany with their 3 children and a staff of 75. Interestingly, even with their jet-setting lifestyle, they never owned a private plane. According to Gloria, she was never too chic to sit with other people in the first-class compartment. In 1990, tragedy struck when Johann died at the age of 64 after 2 failed heart transplants. Gloria was 30 years old and faced with the sobering reality that Johann had left behind $500 million in debt. She had 3 young children and knew she had to get to work to make sure that they were provided for. Through shrewd investing, divesting, and profitable new business ventures, she spectacularly turned their debt around. Gloria said that she never knew that she could be a businesswoman, but quickly learned that her management of her family and running a household had prepared her well. Today, Gloria still lives in her family's palace, however, part of it is now run as a business. The most historically significant rooms are open to the public and they also host events. She also runs a daily soup kitchen that provides 300 lunches for those in need, among other charities. In a 2014 interview, she was asked what her 25-year-old self would say if she could see herself now. Gloria replied, "Boring, nothing to write home about, but I try to dress my age, to be an elegant lady, not a fashion icon." She also never remarried. Princess TNT and her husband are truly interesting individuals, and I'd love to make more videos on them, so let me know if that's something you'd like.